You were at the Saturday Night Live, the anniversary special.
I was.
How great was that?
It was crazy. They invited me to just be in the audience, which was super cool because there were no SNL civilians in the audience. Everybody in that room had either performed on the show as a musical guest or a host, or it was very cool.
Yeah.
Nobody was allowed in the building who hadn't been on the show. And then they asked me to be in a sketch. And then they asked me to be in a sketch with Bradley Cooper and Betty White. So it was very fun.
The Californians, which
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, I had front row seats to that crazy makeout session.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did that feel being right there? Did you feel dirty?
I did.
Yeah.
But I like feeling dirty.
I see.
So it was fine.
I see. It was kind of, they really did make out for quite a while.
They went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is one of my favorite sketches because it's really about how we talk about how to get somewhere. It's true. When we're
nonstop.
I don't know if it's only California or especially Los Angeles, but we talk about the best way to get somewhere, the best highway, the best
All the
road,
time.
and it's just the most boring conversation ever.
And therefore very funny.
Very, very funny. And so then you went to the after party.
I did.
What time did that start?
Okay, so the after party started at 12:30.
Wow.
So you know you're not getting home at a decent hour when it starts at 12:30.
What time did you get home?
I think I was asleep at 5.
Wow.
And I am not that girl. I don't party that way.
No.
So it was like an exceptional evening because usually I have work at Scandal at
And a
5
child.
a.m. and a child and a
Yes.
husband and I have
Yes.
places, but I was like alone in New York
Wow.
partying,
And-
with no work the next day.
But what an after party it was.
Ugh.
Like Prince performed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it started with Paul McCartney. So when Paul McCartney is the opening act,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
it's gonna be an unbelievable evening. And they actually didn't ask anyone to perform. They just had all these instruments up on stage because they knew all these phenomenal musicians would be there and wouldn't be able to help themselves. It was
Unbelievable.
great.
And then Taylor
Yeah.
Swift got on stage.
Yep, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, the B-52s. It was
God,
great.
Amazing. Now, you wore something that was very beautiful. You always have great taste. Did you realize that it would be cold in New York?
Not? You mean, how did I forget my pants?
Like, or a shirt?
And a shirt?
Anything? A scarf? Something?
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be cold. I'm a New York girl, so I knew it would be cold, but I didn't know it was gonna be that cold.
Did you
It
have
was
anything
cold.
on top of that?
No, I like ran from my car to the red carpet. Luckily, it was tented with some heaters, but it was crazy.
Wow. Well, you
Yeah.
chose fashion over
Listen,
comfort.
Anything for fashion.
Yeah, and you always look so good.
Thank you.
That's a great look. And you're going to be at the Academy Awards this weekend. You're presenting.
I am very excited. And this year, I'm determined not to miss the epic selfie moment if one appears. Because last year, wasn't that amazing, the selfie that Ellen took last year? It was phenomenal. And I was backstage eating the pizza that you ordered for everybody.
Yes.
And so I missed that selfie.
I know.
But listen, I was pregnant. So when you're pregnant and it's like epic selfie or pizza,
Yeah.
you go pizza.
Uh-oh. Did you want to see more videos? Hold on. Now, the skirt that Lauren is wearing looks like a regular mini skirt, but it's not. It's called the mini freeze. Watch what happens when you hit this button.